So hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today my friends, we are gonna talk about path of building. Okay, since I'm streaming, many people are asking me, Diaz, could you do like a little guide about path of building, because it's not that obvious and not that easy to handle, and that most of it for newer players. So I managed or decided to do this video. So path of building, I'm gonna skip like the how to download it, because there are so many videos out there on how to do it. That's why we are just going for the application. So after you have downloaded the path of building, you will like start it, and then you will have pretty much this screen, but it's gonna be blacked. Those are 3 builds that I have saved myself, but it's gonna be black. So now to like begin to use it, you click here on new, upper left, okay, and then we are going instantly to import export build. So there is the first decision that you have to take. Where are you gonna take your character from? If for example you want your characters, okay, to be shown on path of building so that you can like try a bit out, you can go on the platform that you're playing, then you put your name, and then your account name, not your character name, your account name, and then you start, and there you see here, you see all of your characters, the characters that you have on your account. You click on one. I'm gonna take the latest one. You click on passive tree so that he imports the passive tree and jewels, items and skills, and then done. Then if you go to the tree, you see already that he has like imported my tree. My skills, you can find them here, okay, my main skill, and so on and so on, and all of my items on the left side here, okay. Yeah, that's when you want to import a character or your account with the characters. If now, for example, you want to get like a character for somebody else, you can. If you have the account name, you put it there, and you do pretty much the same. And to import a build, enter the code here. That's actually the link that you see in any build guides that you find out there. People always put always or normally they put their paste bin link that you can then paste here. I'm gonna show you, for example, I'm going for this build, okay, and pretty much here, path of building import, you see the link. You just need to Control-C it or copy it. You come to import a build, enter the code here, you paste it here. No, wait, import from paste bin, sorry, there. And here you paste it, sorry, okay. You import it, code is valid, and import. And there you go. And here you see this is the build that I'm going for. It's maybe a bad example, because I'm actually copying one-to-one the same build, but it's like that you will have to do it. Then what is very important when you're doing that is here, the bandit. That's the only thing that he's not gonna import from the character that you are importing. It's the bandit. So for those that you don't know, you have like a quest that you gonna get from Aramir at some point. I think it's Act 5 or so, that he's gonna tell you have to kill like 3 bandits. So if you do that, if you kill all the 3, because you have to go to the bandit, and the bandit is gonna talk or start a discussion with you, and if you say like, no, I'm gonna kill you, okay, and if you do it at the 3, so the Oak, Caitlin, and Alira, if you kill all 3 of them, you will get 2 passive points more, okay. there you click it if you have done it. But if you have like killed Caitlyn and Alira but you have not killed Oak, you will get his bonus. It's level regeneration, physical damage reduction, and so on. So it's all over the place, all over the internet what you are the bonuses. For example, for me, I always kill all of the bandits to have 2 passive points, but it's up to you. So don't forget to click on this. Then you go, for example, to configuration. Now, configuration is something very, very important to calculate like your effective DPS. So, for example, you see here, it's the one that I have imported. You see, do you use power charges? That's the most important. When in combat, and for effective DPS. The other ones are not that important, for me at least, but when in combat, for example, do you use power charges? You have to tickle on if it's true. Do you use endurance charges? You tickle on if it's true, and so on and so on. So do you use frenzy charges and so on? When you do that, take time. Like take your time like to tickle on everything that your character is really using, because there are some, like for example, when I'm killing or attacking a mob, if he's not frozen, I don't do much DPS, because all of my stats or many of my notes are like that I do more damage when an enemy is frozen. Okay, so for example here for effective DPS, there you have to go for line to line which one is matching for you. For example, if you maim the enemy, if you blind it, if you burn it, ignite it, you have to tickle on. For example, I chill all of my with this build, you chill the enemies, so you have to tickle on. I'm gonna show you what is the difference. For example, you see here average hit or total DPS, you see here 690,908. okay, if I take that out, boom, 498,000. okay, you see that is a huge difference. So you have to like check those two here are the most important. You can also go for map modifiers, but it's not, for me it's not that important, because there you're gonna like check up how much DPS you do in a map with a certain modifiers. You can do it, but I'm saying I'm not using it. So then we go to the tree. The tree, you can pretty much like go on, you know. For example, if you want to take this node too, you can. Okay, you can like experiment pretty much. You can take out every of the nodes out and put the points everywhere else, and you can at the same time like check what is the consequences of those changes on your main skill if you have toggled in. Okay, you have to go here and take the list and go for your main skill, so that you check what is the impact of those changes that you are doing on the nodes, or you're trying to do, are gonna like how it's gonna affect your DPS. Then you have skills. Okay, there you can also pretty much like see all of your skills, how they are linked. You can go up and down with the level, with the quality. Then you can also experiment. It's pretty much the same. Okay, it's part of building is a very nice program where you can like experiment pretty much around all the characters to try to min-max the DPS, your life and so on, without changing it in game. So you're doing it here. It's 100% legit. It's like really cool for people that like to make the best builds out there. And they're a big hello to my friend Nephilium that spends hours and hours on this, and that's why he is so good at making builds. Then items, that's a very nice feature. Okay, that's a very nice feature. For example, you see all of your items here, but the coolest thing here is, for example, let's say we are in game. Okay, we go for to any item, you control C, so you copy it, then you go to path of building here on the right side, you control V, okay, it's pasting, boom, you see it, and here add to build. Okay, it was gloves. Okay, so then we go to the gloves, and there you see, here it is, the one that we copy pasted is here, boom. And there you can see what is changing if you're using this pair of gloves or the other. So that's a very, very nice feature that you can't deny or you can't ignore. Really, there you see how it's gonna like affect your resistances, your life, your DPS, everything. It's amazing. I mean, path of building, it's a must, my friends. It's a must if you're doing builds, if you're experimenting a bit around. So, and there you see the calculations. I mean, it's gonna take too long if I'm now gonna explain to you every line. I mean, I have shown you the most important around path of building, how you can start up, and the more you're trying out or playing around with path of building, the better you will get even with this program. So then when you have done, you are done, and you're saying, okay, I want to save it and keep it for later on, maybe to experiment later on. Sorry, sometimes I'm saying twice the same stuff. You click here on save, you give the name task, save, and that's it. Okay, so now it's saved. The character or the model that you have here, it's saved. So if you go back, you see here, you click on task, open, and you are in again. So if now, for example, I want to go for my molten strike, I go open, boom, and you see it's totally different. Okay. So what is also very important, for example, if you are a builder of new you're doing guides about building, and so you can share your build. For example, generate a code to share this build with other path of building users on ImportExport. You generate, and there you have already share with paste bin. Click on that, okay, and there you copy it, and there it is. So the next, you put it on the website or wherever you're using for your guide. You paste the code there, and everyone can like paste it right here to the paste bin to check up your character. So I mean, I think we went really through everything, like the most important on path of building. That's for sure. There are maybe some details I didn't mention, but I think if you have listened carefully, if you follow everything I said, you're pretty much set up to like use path of building, and like the most of the stuff on path of exile is learning by doing. So yeah, don't be afraid, use path of building. Like really, I would like really encourage you to do so. If you have any questions, if there are some suggestions, also if you have an idea of a new video that I could do, some guides, you know, that I could like do, that you are having a lack of information on, don't hesitate to comment. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. So and side note, stream on Twitch. Okay, the link is under the description if you want to join me live and play with me. Don't forget to click on the links under the video. For the others, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, nice night. We see us next time when I'm doing a new video or streaming on Twitch. So bye bye my friends, love you all, bye bye.